Nigeria will soon be an Islamic country, because the plans of the Boko Haram and the armed militia is to turn Nigeria into an Islamic country, to conquer every part of Nigeria. I did not say this. Another governor said it, and you're going to hear it yourself. There's a video to that. After 4 minutes of this interview, you're going to hear that video, then we'll come back again. There are plans to Islamize all parts of Nigeria, to make Nigeria an Islamic country, coming from another governor. If you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comment, click the like button, and also share this video with others. Do you agree that there is a plan to Islamize Nigeria by all means, every part of Nigeria, by the so-called Boko Haram and the armed militia?
It is an afraid Nigerian that said, I mean, what they are saying is not true. It must be a foolish person, because it has always been their game for a very long time. Even before the amalgamation of Nigeria, a place called Oyo, they have tried to Islamize it with one way or the other, with crooks and something. Unfortunately, it was Apaja that invited them to come and take over the territory of Old Oyo Empire in that time. And even after succeeded in taking over Ilorin, they still make advancement. They still want to come, and their leader promised that they are going to wash their sword of jihad in Atlantic Ocean. So that whole agenda is still there, and that is what they are pursuing. And until they were making the push, we pushed them back at that time, when it's now become, turned to this new generation of 18. I don't know if it was maybe it was a premeditated, because the history of Boko Haram, when you look at it, it's like they are, just doing a stage play from Islamic group that say they are going to support you for a particular thing, we are not agreeing again to go and camping themselves into a particular place, and they receive global attention, to the extent that they now have rank among the highest terrorist group that we have in the world. So it will not be too far from the truth that these people, they want to Islamize Nigeria, and the agenda is there every day. Everybody, we are seeing it every day. Another example of the sign that these people want to Islamize Nigeria is bringing introduction of using an Islamic school certificate to enter nursing throughout Nigeria, not only in the north now. If you have, they call it higher Islamic certificate, then it's qualify you to admit you for a nursing school in Nigeria. Where are we going from here? A nurse like that will now handle syringe. You want to give me injection in my bum bum? Honestly speaking, I don't know since when Ilekewu of the things now replace Western education.
And Alphaman said that the Igbos and the South are their problem in Islamizing Nigeria. That the Yorubas will be very easy to run over. What do you have to say? Because after that, so I want to show you, my viewers, the video of another governor who said that the plans is to make Nigeria an Islamic country. What do you have to say about that statement without Hausa person?
Yes, the answer is very, very right. It's very, very right. Why? Because the people that has made the battle easy for the northerner, they are living with us. The fellow Muslim man that will facilitate the defeat of Fulani, they are there. They are saying it every day now. They are the one calling for Sharia court, Sharia law, Sharia arbitration, Sharia. They are the one that are calling for. They will be very happy. They win it for their God. If they Islamize the whole Nigeria, if they Islamize the whole Southwest, they did it for their God. But Agbara but for that Aboki that says so, he may think that the door of Yoruba is so weak, but until he tries it, that's when he will know how strong it is. Because even among the Muslims, there are people that are not ready for all that mess. They are Muslim, but they have, the spirit of their fatherland is still with them. They are Muslim with eyes opening, not ready to subject themselves. Even if we want to Islamize Southwest, it's a Fulani that will now come. Don't we have Muslim in the Southwest? So they want to do it with the help of the Fulani, with the help of Fulani, that will cut off their heads after taking over.
Now let me allow you and my viewers to see the video of that governor who said that the plan is to Islamize Nigeria by all means. Then we'll come back and continue our conversation.
We have chosen to say the truth. Even if we are going to die, let us die and let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria. And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal, is from Cameroon, is from all over the place, trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say. We are not against Fulani people. In government here in Benue State, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people. Everybody in this country, Nigeria, comes from somewhere. Even the Tea people, where I govern today as governor, they come from somewhere. But we have settled. Today, because of the rise in population, there is nowhere you can say that the Tea people or Benue people should leave Benue State to go to Cameroon. Where is the land? To go to where? Where is the land? And so this is the main problem that we're having in this country. If this government will appreciate and stop deceit against the people, we shall all work as a team. Nigerians, wherever we come, let us cohabit and live together. But where a particular ethnic group wants to take over the country and make some of us slaves, I can never be a slave to anyone. It is better I die and not be alive. I cannot be a slave to any Fulani man. Fulani should live their life. The Tea people should live their life. The Yoruba people should live their life. Hausa people should live their life. Every other person should live their life. But not making me your slave.
I'm now, after seeing the video of the general governor who said, Samuel Otom, he said that there are plans to make Nigeria an Islamic country by all means. These people are not just elders, they are militias. And if you are not careful, everybody will be a Muslim in Nigeria. But then, on Thursday, Sultan said of Sokoto, he said that social media is the biggest service in Nigeria. We have seen the militias, we have seen Boko Håram. What do you have to say about this trending issue in Nigeria?
Well, it is very, very unfortunate that Samuel Otom is coming out to say all this one now. Samuel Otom has once been the governor of Benue State. See, I saw somebody that just came from Benue State this morning, and he told me that those people, they are docile. Their docility is not, it's incomparable with anybody. See, that he mentioned their local gin, that is what they drink from morning to night. Something like brukutu. They drink it from morning to night. And he now even cites the political crisis in Benue that may not make it easy for them to tame these people. So the battle between that Alia and George Akume. You know, George Akume is like a godfather to their governor. He said both of them, they are not together now. Both of them go in different paths. And when you don't have a focused leader, then there will be a problem. And apart from that one, Benue people, they are docile. Those people, and docility has always been, honestly speaking, sometimes Christian syndrome. We like enjoy. We like relaxation.
Yes, a pastor said that Christians should not retaliate. Instead, they should pray to God. Yes, he said the pastor.
Let's continue pray now. Let's continue pray. Don't pray. Let's continue pray. Let's continue pray. Let's continue pray. Pray and pray more. By the time they use AK-47 to cut off your head, Jesus Christ said, "You give your head no, you must be very stupid." Have you forget about crusade? A Pope raised crusade to go and liberate Israel. It is time for Christians. It is time for church to gather now and reinforce their boys to move against these people. Otherwise, you see all those big churches that you have been to, they will turn it to mosque. Very simple. Of course, I'm not sure any church that is as old or as big as Agia Sophia. We have it in Nigeria. Go and check it. What has it become? It's a mosque now. So many big churches in UK that turn to mosque. In France, turn to mosque. Because of docility, because what we have, we are not ready to protect it. People's, faith are waxing cold. Even that prayer that is talking about. Call our youth to come and pray. Are they ready?
But it seems that the Nigerian Christian tourists, seems that they are very docile. Even our pastors are not saying anything.
They are not ready. They are not ready.
Over 200 Christians have been killed since on Monday.
They are not ready. To tell you that they are just, some of them are just being selfish. Tell me who among the big pastors you have here that came out to talk about what happened in Plateau? Tell me. Who are they afraid of? Are they afraid of the Sultan of Sokoto, or is Tinubu they are afraid of? So far, each one of them, a particular administration has been favoring them. Whatever that happens, it doesn't concern them. Have you ever listened? Have you ever heard? Sorry to say, this Oboyedeko to come out and condemn Tinubu since when they come in. I've not here. I've not here. And the answer may not be too far-fetched. The man was granted a private airstrip, a place where he can take off his plane. You don't need to go to Ikeja. Private airstrip. These people, they know how to keep them short. And that one is a dead hour. Do you know what Baba Deboye is enjoying in Redeem? That's nobody know. That one is exposed. Do you know? Each one of them so far they are enjoying in their domain, in their cover. What is happening outside, it doesn't concern them. If the big men of God that you have in Nigeria, they are so concerned, they will have coming out now and talk. And their talk can go a long way. The talk of Adeboye alone can shake Nigeria. That is the truth of the matter. And look at, Bishop Kuka. Look at what they did with they give him. Yes. Tomorrow now they will say, some of these people that they are even picking, they are picking them, some of them from a big church. They know that if I talk now, this man is a member of my church. He starts a month, he starts $1 million. If I talk now, what if he refuses to bring the tithe? The judge, sip up until they cut off your head.
Let's close now. On Wednesday, thousands of Boko Haram were arrested in Lagos. Boko Haram in Lagos, yes. It's on all newspapers on Wednesday by CG here in Lagos. What is the future for the Yorubas? Now that it seems Yorubas are sleeping and these people are coming.
Well, I want to start with Yorubas, but the future of Lagos. If you kill 20 people in Lagos, it's not only Yoruba. I can even say it wholeheartedly that Yoruba may be even a minority in Lagos State. You have Igbo, you have Hausa, you have Calabar, you have almost all the tribe you have in this Lagos State. So if you capture Lagos State, you have captured the heart of Nigeria. That is the truth of the matter. But because it's our land. But the whole Nigeria whole Lagos State.
Okay. Let me allow you to see the video of another governor who said, instead of calling IPOB a terrorist, it is a Fulani that are terrorists. He said it, and we are going to see the video, then we'll come back.
This country belongs to all of us. And the federal government, the presidency must act fast. Because time is going. From north, west, northeast, north central, southwest, southeast, south. There is general insecurity. And this is being prepared by herdsmen. I want to repeat again. I have made it a petition to the presidency and to all security agencies before that if they want peace, Mayor Tiala must be arrested. These are people who have owned up. They have taken responsibility that they have killed, they maimed, they rape, and do all sorts of atrocities. And yet their leadership is in Abuja, and nobody is confronting them. And until these people are arrested, when I talk, I was being castigated. I was being vilified. Nothing bad that was not said against me. I am this and that. But the reality is here. It is not just happening to Benue State today. It is happening to the entire country. Why is the federal government being silent about this Fulani men? When will the federal government come out and criticize and arrest herdsmen carrying AK-47? When are they going to do that? Are we second citizens in this country? What gives Fulani man superior to any other person, to a thief man? I am not their slave. A Benue man is not a slave to any Fulani man in this country. And so federal government must do this. At a point in time, the federal government came out with a policy through the police that even those with license, den guns, double barrel and pump action should surrender to police. How many times have the presidency come out to condemn that Fulani men are carrying AK-47 all over the place? This is not correct. We stand for justice, equity, and fairness. Whatever is happening to a Fulani man should also happen to any other person. That was why I called the federal government to license me and many others to have guns, to have AK-47 too. Because if I have my AK-47, a Fulani man is coming there, he knows that I have, and he has. Then we can fight each other. But you can't disarm me and arm a Fulani man. This is the point. So this is not right. The federal government is biased, is unfair. The failure in security is caused by federal government. This question of erasing those who oppose to Fulani men. I also heard about the press statement issued by the presidency when the governor of Ondo issued a 7-day ultimatum that the Fulani should leave the forest. The presidency came out swiftly and said that it is wrong for him to say that. But when people are killed in Benue, killed in Ondo, killed in Ekiti, killed in Taraba, killed in Jigawa, killed in Zamfara, killed in all these places by these herdsmen, and they come out, there is one Fulani social cultural organization called FUNA, who came out and claimed responsibility and said that they are going to do more. They will mobilize Fulanis from all over the place to come and take over Nigeria, that it is their ancestral land. Presidency did not say anything. But they quickly ordered the arrest of an activist who stood up to speak and to work against his people. What else will you do? When you see your people being killed, you see your people's farm being razed down, being eaten off by herdsmen, what else will you do as a patriotic person of that community? What else will you do? It's just the same thing. The World Terrorist Index have described Fulani as the 4th terrorist group in the world. But up to today, they have not cared, the federal government have not cared to declare herdsmen as terrorist organization. And they have gone further to form Mieti Allah, Cattle Hore, Mieti Allah, cattle breeders, Mieti Allah, this one, Funam, that one. And federal government is romancing with them. And federal government comes out to defend them. Anything time something happens to them. But when they cause pains in the lives of other people, federal government will keep quiet. Federal government have gone ahead to ban iPod. Why can't they ban? What did iPod do that they went ahead and banned them? This one that Fulanis are taking over everywhere under the watch of the presidency, and they're not saying anything. What is the meaning of that? What are they trying to say? When you talk, they will come after you. Some people are afraid in this country to talk because if they come, EFCC will come after them. ICPC will come after them. Security agencies will come after them. They did that to me. And I went to court against them and I won. They did that to me. They tried to impeach me. But by the grace of God, I survived. So these are the issues. So why do you need to go and talk about that man must be arrested? How about the Fulani men that killed people, remove people's eyes, give people gradual killing? Have you made any attempt to arrest them? All these things are all over the place on social media. And that is why I'm calling on Mr. President to act fast. Otherwise, it will be late. And all of us will be consumed. We may wake up one day and we'll discover that we don't have a country called Nigeria again. And the only way to do it is for our leader, the president, to come in and act fast.